Welcome, mateys, to Chronicles on the Focus, the podcast where we dive deep into the lives of history's most fascinating figures. I'm your host, Bob, and with me as always, is the incomparable Alice.
Ahoy there, Bob. And today, we're charting a course into the life of Ferdinand Magellan, the man who quite literally changed the world's map. Prepare for some serious sea shanties. Metaphorically speaking, of course.
Indeed, Alice. Magellan wasn't just some guy who liked boats. He was a master navigator, a cunning strategist, and, let's be honest, a bit of a rebel. He wasn't content with following the well-trodden routes. He wanted to find his own way, literally circumnavigate the globe. But before he hit the high seas, he had quite the life.
You're right, Bob. This Portuguese dude wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He was a minor noble, but he sure made a name for himself. He served the Portuguese crown, fighting battles in Asia, even getting wounded in the process. Talk about a resume builder. He explored the Malay archipelago, way before Instagram made it trendy.
Exactly. And can you believe this? After all his service to Portugal, King Manuel I basically told Magellan, "Thanks for your service, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya," refused to back his plan to reach the Spice Islands by sailing west. So Magellan, being the tenacious guy he was, hopped over to Spain and pitched his idea to King Charles I.
Talk about a career pivot. And King Charles I, bless his cotton socks, said, "Let's do it." Can you imagine the audacity? Magellan got 5 ships, a crew of around 270 men from all over Europe, even a Malaysian, and set off on a voyage that would take years.
It was a multinational crew before it was cool. The expedition faced mutiny, storms, you name it, but they made it through the Strait of Magellan, which he, of course, named. And he named the Pacific Ocean, Pacific, because it was, well, surprisingly calm compared to what they'd just been through. Imagine his relief.
The irony, of course, is that the Pacific is anything but calm at times. But hey, we all need a good PR spin now and then, right? But the trip wasn't all smooth sailing. Magellan's story ends tragically. He got involved in a local conflict in the Philippines and lost his life in the Battle of Mactan in 1521.
A truly dramatic end to a dramatic life. But get this, even though Magellan didn't complete the circumnavigation, his crew did, under Juan Sebastián Elcano. They finally returned to Spain in 1522, proving that the world is indeed round. And Magellan, despite dying halfway through, achieved almost a personal circumnavigation of the globe in his previous voyages.
Amazing, right? Magellan's legacy is massive. His voyage opened up new trade routes, fundamentally changed our understanding of the world, and inspired generations of explorers. So next time you look at a world map, remember the name Ferdinand Magellan, the man who sailed into history.
And that's all the time we have for today's episode, folks. Join us next time on Chronicles on the Focus, as we delve into another fascinating tale. Fair winds and following seas.